All right, and it looks like, according to my computer screen, we are live, and we're
Mhm.
back in this thing. Hey, why do I like it here so much? What's up, everybody? This is, of course, the Big Daddy Everything. Big Daddy. It's not the Big Daddy Everything. It's the Big Daddy Energy podcast. Jeff, you want to say what's up to the people, brother?
I do, man. People, what is up? It's so good to be seen by you guys. I hope that there are more of you guys as time goes on. I don't really care how many more of you guys there are, but more of you guys because we have a lot to say. We have a lot to talk about. We talk about all things related to manliness, mankind. And I think that's why Sol and I love to be here because we get.
They tried to play us, but we made the game. Offend these haters, turn their shade to shame.
Believe you me.
Stick with the name that pays. Big Daddy everything. And they thought I was dumb to rap, but how dumb is that when I'm the running back? Gut punch you in front of you at eye level, see if you gon' stomach that. It's food for thought, but we don't feed them hoes, we don't need them hoes. Eloquent, Big Daddy elephant, just in their element. Intelligence, telling man something they can tell a friend. And
Mr. Brother Jeff, you're gonna have to forgive me on that one.
The way I see it, brother, is we're in the top 1% of success rates on that. We got like 80% success rate, brother. So I'll take the 20%. That's what that was.
All right. Yeah, for shizzle.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of words being thrown around, especially on days like this.
Mm-hmm.
You ever heard of a word called love?
Amore?
Yeah. You've heard of it?
I have, yeah. Yeah, love.
Hey, you ever taken any time to consider what love actually is for? What does it mean? Who actually has it? I remember when I was growing up, I would tell the girls to show me love.
Yeah. Hey, show me some love. Yeah.
And then I would tell my homies, like, I ain't got nothing but love for you, man. I said,
Yeah.
All right. I love for you, bro. At that age, I couldn't say I love you to a guy.
Nah, we didn't say those things at that age.
Much love?
Nah. Much love. Hey. Yep. I walk into a party and the homies have a 40-ounce already on ice. And they'd be like, hey, what's up, bro? And they pull it out and hand it to me. And I'd be like, oh, that's love. And I'd grab it.
There you go.
I'd say, oh, that's love, bro. What's up? And then we would embrace. And then I would crack it open. Yeah. Love.
And then, well, if you heard of love, have you heard of this other word, hate?
I have. Hate.
The way I learned hate was through prejudices. People who prejudiced me.
Ah, okay.
And I didn't really understand it as racism back then. It was just prejudice.
Yeah.
But their prejudices did lead to some forms of hate. And so I remember that a little bit.
I think there used to be like a more clear distinction between prejudice and racism back then.
Yeah, racism is now a weapon. If I
Right.
say that you are racist, good luck feeding the rest of your children.
You are probably never going to eat anything else. Yeah, brother. Yeah. And then I've seen people get called racist for prejudiced things. They do something prejudiced, and then it's like, he's a racist. And it's like, well, he's just prejudiced. That's all.
Yeah. And then there's some very wide-eyed people, not shut-eyed, but wide-eyed people. They would say, that racism is systemic. You have to be able to hold somebody down by the system, and then that's actual racism.
I see.
And in that form, it's not necessarily a hate. It is a it's more about us than it is about you guys. So
Sorry for your bad luck.
there you go.
Yeah,
Your luck's not as good as ours.
that's all. Yeah.
Well, these are pretty simple words. Why are we wasting everybody's time? Everybody knows what hate is, right?
Yeah, you would think so.
Oh, come on, Jeff. Hate?
Hate. Yeah. The thing is, I don't know, because I've seen the word hate used all the time, and a lot of times it's not used for what hate actually is. So maybe we need to spend some time with it.
All right. What about stuff like hate speech? Have you heard of that before?
I've heard hate speech. Yeah.
Okay. Can you give us an example?
No, I won't. We're on the internet. No, I'm not doing it. Yeah, no. No. Why would I do something like that?
Golly, brother. That's how it is, right?
That's how it is out here, man. Heck no. Everybody walking on eggshells, technically. Technological eggshells. You know what I'm saying? Because people ain't living like that in real life, brother. In real life, people talk about stuff, man. I hear it all the time. It's only on the internet.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Hate speech. Let's look it up.
All right, let's do it.
Since you can't give me an example, or since you refuse to.
I can give you an example. Would you like one?
No, that, brother.
All right.
I appreciate it. I was playing chicken with you just now.
I got you.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I drove out the way, brother. I'd rather not crash.
Hate speech. I'll go ahead and say what it says here in the UN.org.
Okay, that's a good source.
United Nations, huh?
Right. Everybody pretty much agrees on this. Okay.
Okay, so it says in common language, hate speech refers to offensive discourse targeting a group or an individual based on inherent characteristics such as race, religion, or gender, and that may threaten social peace. Inherent, something that it just came to them.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying something offensive to me, brother. Offensive discourse? That's it?
That's what it is. Hate speech, yeah. And it's not only offensive discourse, because we're totally cool with offending people, right? It's offensive discourse towards people that are based on something that was given to them, they inherited.
Okay.
So, like, a good example would be, if I was a lady, I'm not attracted to short men because they're not very manly.
Oh, that is hate speech.
That's a good example, I think.
Bro, why would you even don't talk like that, man.
My bad, man. I just
Okay.
I'll do an apology video if I need to.
Well, would you go ahead and denounce it now?
Yeah, I don't think any less of short men than I do of regular size. Not regular. I think all men are men, and I don't think their height matters.
You are a heightist.
You
are a heightist.
It's just an example. I am not that kind of guy. You can ask me. I have like really close friends that are like
you, sir, are a heightist. Okay,
it's just ridiculous. I'm not though. I'm not.
Yeah, well,
I
cancel your side.
I'm gonna donate some money
to what? Donate to what, brother?
To the cause of the Wannabe Ebola Foundation.
Oh man.
See what I did there? Wannabe Ebola.
Yeah. offensive discourse targeting a group or an individual based on inherent characteristics such as race, religion, or gender, and that may threaten social peace. Well, what about people that are not good looking? That's inherent.
Oh, the Uggs? You mean the Uggs?
See, when you say it like that, it does sound like hate speech, brother.
Does that sound like?
You actually, that is hate speech you just used.
Well, look, here's how I see it, man. We're doing good versus evil. I'm the one in the black. You're the one in the white. So I'll just be the bad guy today. The
I
Uggs.
see that. No, I see that. Well,
You
let
see
me
that?
show them. Yeah, no, I do see it. All right, Jeff.
All right.
All right, so I have some love speech for them.
All right.
There was a short man in the Bible, and he invited the Christ into his home, and they ate. And he was very short. So short people, God loves y'all too. So yeah, I love you too. Okay.
Yeah. So do I.
His name was Zacchaeus or something like that.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. So
All right. That's love speech. Yeah, I think the shorts will feel good about that one.
everybody get a chance to hear about Big Pokey.
Yeah, I heard about that, man. It's unfortunate, brother.
Yeah.
Legend. It was while he was performing, right? Happened while he was on stage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Unintentional moment of silence. I mean, he was. We know him. He was.
Yeah.
He's from where we're from.
Yeah.
You've heard his music, right, Jeff?
Oh yeah, for sure, bro.
Right?
Yeah.
Everybody here has heard it, right?
Everybody that's older than the age of 23.
Okay.
I have an 18-year-old brother who has never heard of any rapper from Texas other than some kid that I've never heard of.
Really? You don't know his name?
Nah, he did an interview. I don't know his name. Some kid. Somewhat of you, maybe. I don't know.
Ugly God?
I don't know what he looks like. He just said his name. I said, I don't know who that is. You never heard of him.
No, the rap name is Ugly God. That's his name.
Oh, ugly guy. Nah. Ugg. Little Ugg. Look, little Ugg. The short end of Uggs. Yeah, he has no idea who any of these rappers are. So 23 and up, I would say, yeah.
I got you. Much love for Big Podina, man. One of my favorite records, he said, keep my name out your mouth.
Yeah.
It's a really huge person. I remember meeting him once. It's a cool dude, man. Real cool dude. Real humble guy, man. Doesn't seem like the guy in the studio. Doesn't seem like the same guy. When you meet him.
Yeah. That's crazy. It's like that with a lot of Texas rappers, though.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but a lot of them are like real cool when you see them like in their element in person.
Yeah.
Like they're chill, but that's Texas for you, bro.
Yeah. No, he was super laid back, humble dude. Probably one of the most humble, actually. Probably one of the most. No jewelry.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
Very, very big dude. Probably like 6'5", 300 pounds. It's a big dude.
Man, that's a big guy, man.
He's a big dude, man. Big guy. Yeah, big guy. Pokey. All right. So I want to go ahead and just talk to people, Jeff. Cause I don't know if they've ever heard of any of this stuff before, so it might take a little time to play with it, visit a little bit. Love, my friends, is the absence of fear. How do I know that? It's because God told me. And how did I know that it was God? Because it was written. And it was here way before I got here. He says that. Matter of fact, I'll just read it to you the way I read it.
That's good.
Will that work with you?
I'm
Yeah.
cool with that. Yeah.
All right, give me a second. Oop, I don't remember seeing that. Excuse me.
All right.
Internet. I remember doing that internet search.
Pop up. Pesky ads.
Ooh. Let's see. All right. That looks like 1 John. 1 John. Well, a matter of fact, welcome everyone, because Jeff and I used to do this actually quite often onto the scriptures. I don't want y'all to think that we abhor the scriptures, that we hate the scriptures, or we dislike the scriptures.
No, that's actually probably what we've read more of than anything else.
Yeah, that's true. We just wanted, I guess, give everybody a break. I think that's what we're doing, right?
I think so. Yeah, just kind of being a little more relaxed, I suppose.
Got you. Oh, yeah, y'all can come up here and not feel like y'all are being prejudiced, that we're prejudicing against you.
Not because we're not. We don't prejudice against you.
All right, here we go. So I'm going to start from verse 16, but it goes through 18. And we have known and believed the love that God hath to us. God is love. And he that dwelleth in love dwelleth in God, and God in him. Herein is our love made perfect, that we may have boldness in the day of judgment, because as he is, so are we in the world. In this world, there is no fear in love, but perfect love casteth out fear, because fear hath torment. He that feareth is not made perfect in love. So if anybody has any kind of fear, they also don't have perfect love. Until you get all the fear out, then you can have perfect love. And the less love you have, the more fear you have, you don't have. There's no love there. Mm-hmm. So I look at God and I say, the Most High God, you actually could melt me.
Mm-hmm.
If you spoke a word towards me, that word would be on fire, and it would be so hot that I could melt, even my bones melt like wax.
Eesh.
This is the Most High God, man.
Yeah.
I have real fear of God. It's only because I really do feel like there can be some victory against anything else in the world, bro. Anything else you can think of. I can figure out a way to be victorious. I don't know, brother. I'll just figure it out. And then if I lose, all I did was lose anyway.
Yeah, that's all.
That's it. Look how many people lost. And I probably won't be the last one. And here I am saying my last words.
Yeah,
That's it. That's
just like a lot of other people did. A lot of other people have also
it's
said
all
that
good.
words.
It's all good. It's all good. But after that, it's over with, brother. You know what I'm saying?
It's done, yeah.
And I can go on about my spiritual life. You know? My soul can go and fly wherever it wants to fly. I guess for a little while until God says, hey, what are you doing out?
Yeah, come here. What is this?
But with God, if he decides to melt me, then my soul also, he can say, throw him away with the rest.
Yep.
Man, brother. There's some people that you and I talked to. You probably said something to somebody today, probably at at the gym. I saw people at the gym just now, and somebody let me know that the weights were over with. I saw some other people. Some of them they're not going, brother.
Yeah, that's true. That's probably more true than you may even realize.
Yeah.
There's more people not going that you talk to on a day-to-day.
Absolutely. There was a lady in there wearing yoga pants right next to me. She's not going.
Oh, because she was wearing yoga pants? Do you need a
Yes.
black shirt? Sir? She was just working out. Well, maybe she was going to do yoga.
She was wearing yoga shorts. No, she wasn't doing yoga. She was doing leg exercises. And she was there before me, but she was still right next to me. And I'm a man. Why are you in here naked?
Yeah.
And then her abs were out, and then she wore like a top.
Oh wow!
But the top had an opening in the bottom, so whenever she would bend over, it would say, "Hey, look in here, just in case you see anything." And but you couldn't see anything because she had like another.
I got you, another layer.
Yeah.
How thin do you think the layer of pant was from her flesh being out in the open?
Mm-hmm. It would probably be like a paper towel.
Oh, so like 1/1000th of an inch, something like that.
Yeah. Yes. And stretchy too, so it stretched around her.
I got you. Yeah. Yeah. She's not gonna make it.
She's not.
You out here sinning and making us all sin? That's what you out here doing?
Yeah. Just jokes.
Joculations.
Yeah. But back to the love thing. This actually is important, y'all. Sorry about that. If there's fear, then the love isn't perfect. You understand? Because perfect love casts out all fear, and there's no love that isn't perfect. What's the use, brother? Imagine somebody saying, "My love for you is a 71." So
that's you're gonna cheat on me, or you're going to lie to me.
No. I studied this. I have a 71. That was my grade. I didn't cheat. That was my grade.
You don't love me at all, not even a little bit. Not even sort of. No.
Yeah, that's it, right? It's because love is perfect. What are you doing?
That's it.
How do you have 71 for me?
That's a good because there's hierarchies in all of this, right? Everything that has structure is a hierarchy. But when it comes to love, the hierarchy is it's not that love can be more valuable as it grows or measurable like that. Because that's a good point. Because you can't half love someone and then what's the other half? What are you missing? You only half love them?
What are you doing?
Either you love them or you do not love them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so
absolutely
it makes sense. It makes sense. And I just want to interject real quick. As a man, Sola, I think you could agree with this. As a man, I am a warrior and I'm also a philosopher or a poet of sorts. Right. So I think on life, but I'm a warrior.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I'm ready to act as well. And this, what you're talking about, fear and love, how perfect love casts out fear. The best way for me to understand it is the more I love my family, the more willing I am to go fight and die for them. And I won't be afraid. I actually will not be afraid in the event that I have to fight or lay my life down for my family.
Why? What's the only reason?
Because I love them more than what could happen to me. I love them.
So that is perfected. That love is perfected.
Yeah. And it won't be like one of those things where it's like, okay, all right, Jeff, you got to do this. Face your fears. Nah, it'll just be, let's go. I'll be like a dummy. I would be like a
not smart person, right?
like a not smart, raging moron, right into danger. I would head first into danger. I may even shout some nonsensical thing on my way to it because of how ridiculous I would go quickly into danger for my family. That's, you know what I mean? And I think that's one of the best examples of perfect love casting out fear. You're willing to die because of how much you love this thing or this person, you know?
That's interesting because I would have always thought that the opposite of love was hate. But you're telling me it's fear.
It's fear. It's got to be.
Because the more fear you have, the less love, right?
Yeah, yeah. Has to be.
That's what it says.
That's what it says. Yeah. So yeah, the more fear you have, the less love.
Yeah, because fear is involved, then there's no love. Because there's torment in fear.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
So then hate doesn't remember, brother, when they would tell everybody, okay, get a partner,
Mm-hmm.
get in groups of 2, and then oh, man, brother, 2 of your first choices are now a group.
Yes, sir.
If this guy was taken, I was gonna pick that person. But they grouped.
Oh man. Damn. Y'all hate me?
Hate saying that, right? Hate that's all, man. Y'all hate me.
Y'all hate me? Damn. That's how y'all feel?
So now he needs who's his partner? Like who's gonna sit along across from him?
The other guy that got done to. You and that other kid. That no
That's
one
good.
also picked.
I see. So so that's good. So what's the opposite of hate? Can anyone looking at the comments, and they are crickets. Let me see crickets.
While we see if a comment comes in, I have been bitten by a cricket in my lifetime. And when I asked my father, is that what happened? I said, did that cricket just bite me? And he said, do crickets have mouths? And I said, I think so. And he said, well, if it has a mouth, then it can bite you. I got bit by a cricket.
How'd that feel, brother?
It was embarrassing, actually, because it bit me and I jolted my hand back. I already didn't want to be close to the cricket, but I had to do yard work and it bit me. And then I went like this, as if I got stung by a bee. I was only nibbled by a cricket.
How come they don't look better than grasshopper, brother? What happened there? Who kind of?
I think that's subjective, sir. Why don't they look better? Why is it because they're black? Is that why they don't look better than grasshoppers? So, huh?
Yes, sir.
Are you being a colorist?
No. I'm talking about their.
Oh, the shape. Oh, yeah.
Because a grasshopper is so like he's sharp and he's like boom, boom, boom. He's really put together. The cricket kind of like, is he chubby a little bit more chubby?
Yeah, they're like kind of boring looking. They're just kind of there. I think it's because there's so many of them.
There's a lot of crickets there.
Yeah, I mean, they don't have to have like cool, unique, and they don't have to blend in with the grass. And the grass is beautiful.
It has to blend in with the night.
It has to blend in with the night, and night sucks. Boring. Boo.
So that's why they're black.
That's why they're black. Yeah, because that's when they come out at night.
And everything's usually quiet, so that's why we hear crickets, and we're like, "Oh, crickets,"
because it's quiet. Crickets. Yeah.
You can only hear crickets if it's silent outside.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's what we got going on in the comments right now. It's nighttime.
Gotcha. It's nighttime. That's interesting. With the sun in my face.
On arguably Father's Day.
And I know I'm a father. You're a father, aren't you?
I am. So great. All right. Yeah.
Wonderful. Hey, guys, next time y'all look at us sideways for not celebrating, just remember where y'all were at on this one.
Yeah. Nowhere to be found. The opposite of hate, no one wants to answer it, so I'll go ahead and answer it, is good. Okay. All right.
that sounds wrong. That sounds wrong, brother.
Well, it's not. All right. The opposite of hate. If the opposite of love is fear, the opposite of hate, since it can't be love, opposite of hate is good.
Yeah. Okay, I want to run this by you real quick because I've heard this before. Maybe this can tie it in somehow. I've heard people that were like when looking at like racist people or prejudiced people, they say that they are afraid of the things that they don't know, and that fear is translated into treating them poorly. So you get treated badly because of maybe the way you look or whatever you're not, and then somebody says, "Oh, people are just afraid of what they don't understand." Or they're afraid of something different. And I wonder if that's the reason where that logic came from, because I never really understood that. How is it that someone is afraid and then they turns into treating me poorly? I don't understand.
That's
If you're
true.
afraid, leave me alone. Why wouldn't you just leave me alone?
Don't you know better already?
You just yelled at me. You're not afraid of me. I need a, you know what I'm saying? Hit him with the flinch. Like, hey, back up off me, bro. Puerto
Right.
Rican.
Yes, sir.
But I wonder if that's where the logic came from, is right, because the opposite of hate is good. So there's fear here. So there's no love.
Yeah.
And maybe there's no good. I don't know.
Yeah, let's look at it. So, Jeff, have you ever heard this statement? I hate my hair.
I have. Yeah.
Why? Why do they hate it?
Because it's in their face. Yeah, face. Or it's frizzy.
No,
It's doing this.
No, it's been done. It's their hair is done.
Yeah, but it's as soon as it gets humid outside.
So no, but the hairstyle is done, and they go look in the mirror for the first time, and they say,
Oh yeah.
"Oh my God, I hate it."
Oh, it's because it's not good. Not as good as they thought it would be. I hate this.
Okay, what about?
That's a good point.
What about condiments? Remember we were eating steak,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and then
Oh yeah.
there was some extra food, and you said no. I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
All right.
All right, there you go. Yeah.
I guess I was talking too much. Yeah, the celebratory steaks.
Yeah, the celebratory steaks. I don't. What? Part two.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. And there was other stuff with the steaks.
Yeah, you didn't want to eat it. Why?
Because it wasn't tasty. It wasn't delicious. It's not good.
And so, if I wanted to offer it to you again, you would say, "Hey, Jeff, remember that stuff you didn't actually finish last time? You want to have some?"
No. And also, do you hate me? Yeah.
It's the opposite of good. And God hates certain things, and the things He hates has no good in them. It's no good.
Yeah.
If you're wondering, does God hate me? Then just ask yourself, is there any good in you? And then you, oh man, yeah, I'm sorry, because I just imagined somebody says, "God, do you hate me or something?" And then I just said, "Check to see if there's any good," and you're like, "Oh."
That's so terrible.
I'm not responsible, man.
Yeah, I just walked up. I don't know, man. I was just trying to help you solve this problem. Is there anything good in you? Yeah.
And they don't believe that there is, so now they're upset at me.
Yeah.
God hates Esau. Take your time to watch everything that Esau has done in the scriptures, and then just ask yourself: is there any good in Esau?
Mm-hmm.
What else does God hate, brother? A lying tongue,
A lying tongue, yeah.
Feet that are swift,
Mm-hmm.
run into evil.
Yep. What is it?
A haughty
look, a rigged scale. How do they say it? An unbalanced scale.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
These things he hates.
There's no good in them.
It's no good. It's no good.
Yeah.
So does God love you? Obviously, he's not afraid of you. Do you love God? What are you afraid of? Are you afraid that when he comes back, oh no, I'm not ready? Then you don't love God.
Yeah, because the love would cast that fear out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good way to explain the confusion that I see in a lot of Christianity.
Yeah.
Right, about God being love, and then on the other hand, God hating sin and sinners.
Yes, sir.
Like a good example is the prayers of the unrighteous. No, I'm sorry. I think it's the wicked. The prayers of the wicked are like clanging brass in his ears.
Yes,
right?
sir.
But then he also wishes that everyone would be saved. Right? Those two things do coexist because love and hate are not opposites.
That's right.
I hate your voice. I don't like it. Quit talking to me. I wish that you would be saved because I love you.
This is good.
Those two things, you can say those things true. I love you and I hate you.
Yeah, because what do you have? Force. Love is a force. Here you are. Go ahead. I'm going to give it to you. Then you have hate, which is also a force. Nope, you can't get away from this either. Come and take your portion.
The left and right hook.
All right, so we have this just in, miseo. From our primary misos, hatred, to detest, especially to persecute, by extension, to love less. We talked about that earlier today. To love less. Okay, to hate, pursue with hatred, detest, to be hated, detested. Miseo. Everything good comes from God. God hates the things that are not good. So if something is good, should you hate it?
No.
So why are people hating on people, brother? If
they don't, because they don't see the good. It's got to be.
No, but look again. It's right. Look at how great they are. Look at how good they are at this thing.
Oh well.
Why are you?
I hate it.
No, but you're hating on him, man.
No, I'm not being a hater. He's terrible.
But I want you to look with me at how good he is at playing the violin.
Okay. I guess. I hate that guy. I don't want to lose that guy.
Oh, no wonder it doesn't make sense, brother.
It doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't compute. Why do you hate that person? You know, he's not good. Hey man, he doesn't. Can you do that one again? The one, play it again. Okay, Jeff, listen. Okay, this is my favorite. This is my favorite. Oh, no. This is my favorite part. This is my favorite part.
All right. I get what you're saying,
Yeah.
Whatever.
You know what I'm saying?
I could have done that. I could have done that.
Oh, bro, you can't do that, man. Can you
I,
do that?
I could if I tried a little bit. It's not even that hard.
Oh, don't. Then come on. Let's. Hey, could
I
you?
ain't got time for all that, bro.
Could
Look,
you
I'm
let?
saying.
Can we see your violin?
Nah, what are you doing,
No,
bro?
no,
Nah,
not
hey,
that.
how you doing,
That's
sir?
what
Nah,
bar.
it sounded great.
All right, here. He's, he can play too. You want to hear how he does? All right, here you go, Jeff.
Oh, hey, what's up, man? No, your music's really wonderful.
Yeah, hater, bro. Yeah, hater.
I hate it, bro.
You're going around looking for things to throw your hate on to see which one it sticks on.
Yeah, you want your hate to go somewhere. Oh man, I was trying to hate all over that guy. You're trying to hate on people, man.
But he's good.
Yeah, that means the hate doesn't apply. It's not real. You made it up. You came up with it on your own.
It'll never work.
Yeah.
It'll never work. But if something is bad, if there's no good there, if there's no good, then you should hate it.
Yeah.
Hey, right now there's something going on in Flint. It's still happening, brother.
Flint, Michigan. What's going on?
They're giving them bad water to drink for years, for a long time.
Oh, they hate them.
Maybe they hate them. They're saying no one good lives here anyway. Doesn't matter.
I see no good reason to fix this.
Yeah. When we were in Michigan, brother, it was going on then.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to go check them out.
Yep.
Because I don't fear them. We didn't fear them. We wanted to go.
I'm gonna go check it out. Yeah. The only reason we didn't is we were on night shift, so our schedule was all jacked up.
Yeah.
That was the only reason. We're like vampires out there.
Right. And Flint wasn't that close. It was.
Oh, Michigan's not very small. Texas is very large, but that doesn't mean that Michigan is tiny.
Right.
It's still a ways to go, man.
So, if I love something, I should really, instead of just saying it, I should really pay attention to what my fear level is on this stuff. But there's no reason for fear anyway. Absolutely no reason.
Yeah.
That emotion is useless. How many times has it saved your life? Every time, right? Every time you're afraid. That's what saved your life. That's why you keep doing it.
That's why you keep doing it. But what are you trying to do? Live forever?
Well, no, but just I want to go when it's my time.
It was your time to this now. That was just your time right there. You dodged it. You ducked it.
No, I'm not stupid. I was like, I saw him like coming. I was like, oh shit. And it was close, man.
But you hit somebody else in the process, bro. You made somebody else deal with it.
Yeah, but
and then you were afraid. I saw you. You didn't just go. You were like, ah.
Yeah, dude. You see, I could have died, man.
You just said if it was your time, what are you afraid of? You want to live forever?
No, I just figured I'd go with it, whatever it's my time.
Well, don't be afraid of the time.
I mean, if it's meant to be, then But no, that's happened. That's like happened. Like there was this one time, like this was like an 18-wheeler was coming, and I was like, oh shit! I just got out of the way, but I my reflexes are like that. It's like something's coming.
Yeah.
When it's like this adrenaline rush, bro. I'm telling you, but
I get it. Here's the deal with reflexes, man.
Somehow I always make it.
And I got you. It's not because it's not your time. Here's the thing about reflexes. Fast reflexes plus poor judgment, especially the kind of poor judgment that comes from fear, does equal death. That is how you die. Because you will quickly go into more immediate danger than you're fleeing from because you're afraid. You're not thinking. You gotta think clearly, man. Rule number one is what? What's rule number one?
Self-preservation, prepare. I don't know.
Don't panic.
Oh,
that's
don't panic.
Yeah.
No.
The rule number one is don't panic. Rule number one, don't panic. You never heard rule number one, don't panic. Come on, rule number one, don't panic.
No, get the out of there. Something like that.
Boy, no one has ever. That doesn't even sound like it flows.
Yeah.
Rule number one is get the fuck out of there.
No, but I'm not saying the word. That's why.
Yeah. Rule number one: get the out of there. Like, what are you, Sean Connery, bro?
Well, see,
That's not rule number one.
No, but it doesn't sound right. It doesn't. The only reason, whatever, bro. The only reason it doesn't sound right is because you're not saying like the,
Oh, I got you. Dropping the.
for emphasis. Yeah, but we're on the internet.
I see.
But
So you don't drop it? Why? Because
oh yeah, because I'm not. Well, I'm not gonna say it on here. Like,
are you afraid to? Are you afraid?
I'm afraid. I mean, yeah, I'm afraid, but you're not saying it.
I'll say it.
No, don't say it.
Let's say it together.
No, hell no.
Come on, man. Let's say it together.
Oh.
What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of?
No.
Let's say it together.
I'm not afraid. Only sometimes.
Don't you love the adrenaline though? Don't you love it?
No, I don't. I mean, it's cool when it's happening and when it's all over and I made it. But my mom could be listening, my aunts.
Yeah.
And you have been going around like bypassing all the good that people have been doing in the world. Like, have you heard like how much of a giving person Andrew Tate is?
That guy?
Yeah, he's like give stuff. He like give stuff to people.
I hate that guy.
What?
I hate that guy. I hate that guy, man.
What are you?
It's just when you say the word, it just.
Oh, so you're Legacy Media. You're the Matrix.
Oh, I'm the Matrix. Yeah, way to really skirt accountability. I'm the Matrix. Yeah, that guy is such a tool. Ugh.
You can't say that about him. Look at all the good. He's doing only good.
I roll.
You?
I roll.
Why are you doing that? What is?
Let me guess. You like his brother too? Oh God, those guys are insufferable.
They love each other. They share everything. They do good for the world. They're helping guys be guys.
They suck. I hate them.
I mean, I wouldn't want to get in the ring with them, but I think they're good guys.
I don't even think they can fight like that. Whatever.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't take them.
I don't know what I could do.